I ain't use it. Hey, you remember 2K19? Like the Uber.
Try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side.
Oh yeah, your corner's way better than mine.
Oh yeah, I got 2 good ones.
Okay, Coach, thank you. We've got clear skies and brisk temperatures. You know what that is? That's perfect fall football weather here at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Hey, yeah, Rick, I had to write all my games.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
He caught that ball off a deflect,
man. Two here, stopped at the 30. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Jackson from the shotgun. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Off play action. Shaw into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training.
Oh, damn.
There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Tony Pollard. His 9th touchdown of the season.
I took control of the player, and he was over.
Strike first here in this opening quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
As soon as I clicked the button and switched to him, he just kept running out of bounds. I was like, fuck. I got screwed on that one.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. But it'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Shaw. Complete, the tight end, Kelce. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
And he'll find Washington. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh 1st.
Here we go. 18, Gator. Let's keep switching out there.
A 1st down carry by Elliott.
I hit
3 yards there, takes him to the 45.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Screwed on that deal.
On 2nd down, Elliott. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. 22 yards there, a 1st down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
64, win. Hey, Haywood. Shoot.
Here's Shaw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
I tried to audible out of my play. I saw what he did.
With a sack.
I was like, I had audible when I saw that blitz, and I was like, shit, I'm trying to chase the play. Tried to get to a faster play there.
Here's Elliott. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the 2nd half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense. Because you're excited about hitting him in the 1st half.
On their table right here.
Maybe not so much in the 2nd half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Go! 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
On 3rd down, Shaw. Eluding the pressure. He may try and run for this. The decision to tuck and run gets him free, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up the 1st down. But he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
You had pretty good coverage on that one. Oh, fucking missed that bad.
And McManus missed it. How about that? No good. Wide to the left. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Now a chance to take advantage of that missed field goal. 1st and 2. He goes down. T.J. Watt in there to get him. On the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now a man open down the middle of the field. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. He's at the 30. 10.
Yeah, I said to do this on the outside, so I said I got it.
Touchdown. Tony Pollard with his second touchdown here in this first half. As the Ravens push further out in front. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they?
He was supposed to have
and off he goes.
Filled that gap, but he didn't.
That's fielded in the end zone.
He like totally ignored that gap.
Here, this will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game.
Why is he throwing
and typically
it so
those
far,
scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll try to sweep with Elliott. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
To throw on 3rd down. Shaw flushed out right. And that will be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
That dude like dove a million miles.
If you don't win teams, you've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 3 down.
They'll run on 1st down. Pollard. And he's got this down to the 35. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship, watch the ship. Check 4, check 4.
To throw is Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Tight end run play.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
Going for it?
Yep.
2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. push his way down to about the 14. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a third down. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. He can run, diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. And this is going to get out of bounds through the end zone, and that will go as a turnover as the defense will get it at the 20-yard line.
Out of bounds, too, though.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. The first half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Oh, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Man, I can't get nothing going with these guys right now.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Shaw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
If I try to go over 20 yards, man, he just fucking can't throw shit. That's what sucks about having a crappy quarterback.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. So how about the turn of events there at the end of the half?
This is one where you go charging into your locker room having collected 3 points you didn't expect to get. And you look across the field and you see guys kind of pointing fingers at each other like, dude, how'd you turn it over and make us give up 3 right there?
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 8. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. 4 yards on the complete.
And that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. But you just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter. as he'll go for it on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Too far deep.
Now Jackson on 1st down, rolling to his left. Towards the end zone for Brown. Got a man, it's caught.
How come your guys can catch everything, but mine don't even touch it?
Marquise Brown.
Seriously, you guys got hands. My guys got. I got 3 receivers with freaking X factors. They don't even want to touch the ball.
Tucker with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The dude was like right there. He couldn't fucking jump any higher.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
I guess I got to play for pride now.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Shaw.
Good boy. That's good.
Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Shaw escaping the pressure right. He's got Ezekiel Elliott. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down.
I fucking hit dive.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And that play was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Throwing on 1st down. Shaw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Back to throw. Shaw. And that is incomplete.
Come on, Kelsey.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's
Too much
3rd
contact.
down.
Just catch the ball,
This
bro.
offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Shaw. And that is incomplete.
He jumped in front of the guy that it was
Well,
going
the
to.
passing game right now for them, not overly
Did you see
impressive.
that?
Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's
It
under
was going
50%.
right to my dude.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way.
It was
That's
going
made
right
him
to
get
my
off the
dude,
spot.
and-
Receivers not getting their way open downfield.
It was going right to my dude, and he jumped in
They've
front
got
of it.
to all
Film
get
guy jumped in
together
front of it
and
and
find
caused
ways
it
to make this
to be
passing game get in gear.
And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now it's Jackson. And an alley to run. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. Elliott a 1st down and more. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Ezekiel Elliott, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And this
It's all for nothing, but, you know. You got a hell of a lead on me, so I gotta give you props on that.
I'm ready.
You ready?
Yeah.
Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Why is it? I hate when it does that. It goes to suggestion after out.
And now the Steeler offense staying out there, and they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, Pollard. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Get it.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd down and 12. Back to throw. Stanley. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down.
Are you going for it? Jesus. Killing me. You're trying to
this
pour it on.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Pollard, and this winds up a disaster, nowhere near the marker. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time, doesn't work out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. On 1st and 10, Shaw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete.
Anybody catching the ball?
A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Shaw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline.
My quarterback is
out of
fucking
bounds,
terrible,
says
bro.
the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
He throws it and it just goes
already
like
slim hopes are going to ride on this
crazy.
one. They'll go on 4th down. Back to throw. Shaw. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. This is Elliott. And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
you're
without a doubt. So far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Again, it's Elliott.
Oh, come on.
Hey,
this
that's
play doesn't
good
go
on the
anywhere.
outside.
Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now.
I don't got my phone on me.
Why is the clock keep accelerating like that?
On third down, Shaw. He's got Smith here. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a fourth down.
All the time, and it's not. It just wastes a lot of time. Watch, 29 seconds. Watch, and then
field goal
just
does
counted down.
good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on fourth.
I'm
on
losing
fourth down,
Shaw
eluding the pressure right. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit.
This guy.
Whoa.
I can't judge the time.
He just yanked that one.
Do you notice that when you play a person
left,
versus the computer, it reacts a little differently when you're kicking? Like when you're playing the computer, it'll stop sooner, but when you're playing the person, it
frustration after the PAT miss. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
20, yeah. 20 is a little different, yeah.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he's got some space here. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. First down, and it's Pollard again. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Nice blocking.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Tony
I don't
Pollard,
have any speed out there, so once you get a certain spot, I'm done.
Number 11 on the year. As the Ravens push forward out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
All right. Well, I was just mad.
This will be taken to the back of the end
zone. I really done been very good. Completely been kicking my ass. I started knowing how to play him now.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Yep.
They're down big here late.
I had just started playing for a time.
One last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. On first down, Shaw throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Looking to throw. Shaw. And this one complete to Smith. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Shaw.
Oh,
and he goes down. The Ravens able to get
I saw
to
him
him.
running. I tried to
Derek
back up, but he
Barnett
wouldn't back
able to
up.
maneuver in for the sack. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now a leaping catch. He's got it.
Oh, now he catches. You choose to catch toward the end of the game.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And
my
maybe
guys
more
did not want
importantly,
to
a
catch
victory
any balls
in the
thrown to them
division,
today, though.
which always helps.
And on the road. How about all
Like,
of that
literally,
rolled up
I
into
tried to
one?
throw
Because
balls, and
how
they
often do
didn't
you
wanna
see
have
division
nothing to do
games
with
get
it.
decided by this much of a margin?
Yeah,
Most
they
time
thumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all over them. In a division game, it's usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up. On the road, big
Like, I don't know
margin,
what's with this
big
accelerated
victory.
clock, though. I thought we had that
flight
turned
home
off.
will be good.
You
So
noticed
for
that? Did you see that was
Baltimore,
going?
their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1, and they will head back
It was doing that in
home
all the quarters, though.
next
It was,
week.
like, accelerating.
Meanwhile,
I'm
for
like, I'm losing
Pittsburgh,
precious
it's
time
loss number
every
3
time,
for
like,
them on the year,
and I'm not doing
and
the,
they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Hey, Rick. Hey, I'll be back. Hey, good game though.
Hey, good, better game by you, bro.
Alright.
How's hot?
Oh, that's what he said. Hey, what'd you say, bro? I a little quick as hell.